Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to one and all who have joined. I am very proud to welcome you all for this webinar on trends and opportunities in gaming organized by Department of Information Technology in association with Department of Visual Communication and Animation. I am R.S. Rashika, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology at Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute. I am very proud to welcome you all for this wonderful session. There is a quote which says, every student can learn, just not on the same way or in the same day. Technology is changing how we live, but it needs to change how we work. The modern world is changing more and more quickly with each passing year. If you don't pay attention to new changes or keep up the pace, it is easy to fall behind the times. The truth is, in today's world of fast technological process, our economical growth and overall career progress, we have been arranging this webinar for you guys. To start off today's webinar, I request our enthusiastic HOD, Dr. N. Kanya ma'am, to give the warm welcome address. Please preside, ma'am.
Thank you, Rashika. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Rashika. Good morning, everyone. It's happy to welcome you all to this webinar on trends and opportunities in gaming. Right? Gaming is the buzzword today. Today, everything is on mobile, right? Even gaming now it's switched over to mobile, right? Most of the attractions for the youngsters is gaming nowadays, right? Um, to make an eye-open session on gaming technology, today we have arranged a webinar on trends and opportunity in gaming. For that, we have invited Mr. Suresh Kumar, Territory Academic Head, South Arena Animation, as a resource person. And I'm happy to welcome you, sir. It's a pleasure to have you here. We hope we'll be getting a good information regarding the gaming technology today from you. And I'm happy to welcome all the participants who have taken a step forward to attend this webinar. This is an eye-opener session for gaming technology, and you can achieve more and more in gaming technology. Through this also, it may be your pathway to your placements, right? Then I'm happy to welcome all the faculty members of our department who's attending the event, right? I take this opportunity to thank our founder chancellor, Dr. A.C. Shanmugam sir, and our president engineer A.C.S. Arun Kumar sir for their pillar of support. They always motivates and encourage us to reach various heights and conduct various kinds of events to motivate the students. Right? Thank you very much, one and all. Be active and be participate in this event. Share your questions through chat box. It will be answered by the resource person. Once again, I thank Mr. Suresh Kumar for accepting our invitation. This event is organized by Department of Information Technology in association with Department of Visual Communication and Animation of our university. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. That was a good start of our event. Let me quickly let me quickly brief the guidelines for the participants. Before we enter the session, feedback link will be shared at the end of the session. It will be provided only the YouTube chat box and it will active only for 20 minutes. E-certificate will be provided for all the participants based on attendance and feedback submission. You can post your queries throughout the session at any time in the chat box. It will be answered in the end of the question and answer session. Please avoid unnecessary discussion in the chat box. Thanks in advance for your understanding. Now it's time for today's session to begin. Now I call upon Ms. Tarani, third year IT, to give the introduction about today's speaker. Tharani?
A pleasant, a pleasant morning, one and all. Myself, Tharni. There is a quote which says, "Animation is not the art of drawings that move, but the art of moments that are drawn." It's a great pleasure for me to introduce our resource person for this session, Mr. Suresh Kumar Subramaniam, sir. Today, we have a highly qualified and knowledgeable person with us to deliver the lecture on the topic Trends and Opportunities in Gaming. Sir has completed his bachelor's degree in electrical and electronic engineering from University of Madras and master's degree in animation and VFX from Bharatiya University. Sir has started his career as a 3D modeler at Animation Dimensions Private Limited in Chennai. Later, Sir worked in ANTS Studio Private Limited as a technical in charge and 3D technical executive. Then, Sir has been working as a senior 3D faculty at Picasso Animation College. Later, Sir has been working as academic head in MAAC Bangalore Center, Aptech Limited. Then, Sir has been working as Assistant Manager, Retail International Training Delivery at Aptech. Presently, Sir is working as Arena Animation, Territory Academic Head South at Aptech Limited. Overall, Sir has 15 years of experience in animation industry and 12 years of experience in teaching and 3 years in production studios. Sir's area of interest and top skills are Maya, 3D Studio, and Max Moodbox. Sir is also Autodesk certified professional in Maya. On behalf of Department of IT and all the participants, I welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Tharani. Now it's time to begin the session. I switch over the session to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thank
So,
you,
good
sir.
morning, all. This is Suresh Kumar. Already, my introduction given to you. So, today's session, we are going to discuss about gaming and how the trends is happening and what kind of job opportunities are there. We are going to discuss, and without delay, we will start the session. Trends and opportunity in gaming. So first of all, I should introduce my Arena Animation. Arena Animation is a pioneer brand in training industry, especially in media and entertainment education. So we are here for almost, this is the 25th year running on. So 25 years experience brand, and we are present across almost 20 countries. 4.5 lakh students we trained for the industry, and 250 centers all over India. And we are here, and we are proudly can say that we have a good training methodology, certified faculty, job oriented industry centric curriculum, placement assistance, seminars, workshops, industry interaction, etc., portfolio creation, career guidance, loan facility, latest tools and softwares, and 1 is to 10 faculty student ratio, and good infrastructure we have. So this is all about Arena Animation, and now we are going into gaming. So open your eyes to an emerging new age career in gaming. So how big the gaming industry in globally? So the gaming industry is looking like a hitman. So it's going to hit the TV industry. It's going to hit the film industry also. That means what? So by 2021, online gaming will surpass the revenues from TV and film industry combined. That means we are expecting that, but due to pandemic, it may delay little, but definitely it's going to beat the TV industry and film industry. That's for sure. And the global video game industry grew by 11% in 2018 to reach 134.9 billion. But when it comes to 2020-22, US dollar 170 billion we are expecting to reach. That's what the growth is. So it's a huge growth, and definitely Indian gaming industry. Definitely we have to discuss about that. But five largest gaming countries in 2018 were China, USA, Japan, Korea, and Germany. Most growth projected to come from India. So in 2018, India had around 150 million online gamers, which is projected to rise to 600 million by 2021. Because of this pandemic, it may increase more than that also. And especially when we are talking about global gaming industry, 2.5 billion gamers across the world, and here global gaming market was 150 billion in 2019, 200 billion in 2022 it may reach. And gaming industry is bigger than movie and television, and 68.5 billion revenue in mobile gaming only it's generated. That means 51% of global game market it's come from mobile gaming only. So these games are considered best from entertainment, and game enthusiasts are the most dedicated fan bases in the world. I can say that. And here the types of games: PC games, console games, mobile gaming. These are the different type of gaming. And here mobile games is taking a 51 percentage of global game revenue, followed by console games 25%, PC games 24%. And here, so what are the gaming? So like many investors are looking to invest hyper casual gaming market post lockdown. So post lockdown, they are focusing on hyper gaming, hyper casual gaming market. That means like a Pokemon, it's a puzzle, timing, a merge, swerve. These kind of gamings are famous now. India has over 500 million smartphone users, over 300 million gamers. So more people from cities like Jaipur, Patna, and Indore are playing card games like poker and rummy. So gaming communities have become popular now, and especially when we are discussing about gaming. So gaming has evolved from single player to multiplayer games. So faster internet connectivity has led to more adoption of multiplayer games. More freemium games has also led to more people playing multiplayer games. During lockdown, Ludo King has had 350 million downloads and about 5 million, 500 sorry, 50 million users. Okay. And here, so during lockdown, most people spend their time playing online games, watching video content on OTT streaming platforms, listening to music. 35% of downloads were online games, and 75% of spend online by people were on games. That means more people using online game because the internet connectivity is very good now. Because of that, people are enjoying their gaming experience in online instead of downloading the games. And especially when we are talking about statistics and trends during lockdown, esport or sports gaming has become popular. Average age of a gamer has increased from 27 years to 37 years, and one third of all gamers are 38 to 50 years, and 3.5 million people playing games like Fortnite game and online football for at least 52 minutes every day. So that's what it's happening now. So people are time spending time more on games, and especially trends in during lockdown, gaming is not just for kids. People in rural areas are playing hyper casual games on first generation smartphone. We are using a very high end smartphone, but in the rural area still they are using a first generation of smartphones. With that, they are playing hyper casual games. Card games such as Ludo, Carom, Rummy, Poker, and other forms of e-sport, virtual cricket, and football have been played during lockdown. All about gaming, yes. So different genres in games, right? So a lot of different genres are in the game. So games are developed under various predefined categories called genre of a game. Before developing a game, the game engineer or project leader has to decide what type of game he wants to develop for his audience. Like list of genres here, it's listed out like action games, adventure games, simulation games, scientific and educational games, other miscellaneous game genres. Okay, strategy games, sports games, role playing games, like that. So many games are there. I think you people have a good experience on the gaming now. So here, okay, so we discuss about gaming and how the industry is, what kind of revenue is generated, all these things we discussed. But now we have to discuss about what is gaming, because it's a different area. We don't know how to approach, or we don't know how to go ahead. Suppose you people are good in gaming, and you want to know how the gaming it's developed in the studio, and what and all we should know when we try to enter into gaming. Then definitely you should know about a gaming industry and what are the softwares, what are the engines they are using in the gaming industry. You should know first. The game engines which we are using in the industry is Unreal and Unity. See, these are the two game engines famous nowadays in the industry, and most of the games, famous games, created in these two engines only. And here in gaming, when we talk about gaming, we have three major area. One is a game art, game design, and game development. So, what is game art? What is game design? And what is game development? We have to discuss about that. Before going for that, we have to know about what kind of softwares we are using for creating a game art, because game engines, yes, I already discussed about Unreal and Unity, but when we are discussing about asset creation, we have to discuss about Maya, Blender, and 3ds Max, because Blender and 3ds Max and Maya, these are the software where we can create assets. Because in 3D game engine like Unreal and Unity, we have a restriction to create assets. So because of that, we have to depend on Maya and Blender, 3ds Max, this kind of softwares. And what is game art and game design? We have to discuss. Before that, the development part is totally different. So development based on coding and programming, all these things are there. Suppose you people are very good in coding and you people are very good in logical thinking, definitely you can pitch in into the game development area. That is for sure. So here I want to show you one small visual which is created by Ubisoft. The game trailer is called Crew. The game name is Crew. You can just watch this. You can get a very nice experience over here.
Peggy 12.
I can just increase my volume, so it will give a good. Okay, you watched this trailer, right? It's a 2014 trailer. Still, you can feel that freshness because in this visual, whatever the thing you watch here, it's everything is CG, computer generated imagery, and nothing real. It's all created in computer graphics only. So here I want to say one thing: how they created in software. So we need to get the idea about that. So for that, here I am trying to share
Peggy 12.
one more visual. So just this making of how they created this. Just watch. So you got the idea now, right? So now, um, so you got the idea how the gaming industry and what kind of output we can get and how we can create the assets in the software. Also, you got the idea in this visual. So now we need to know about the gaming pipeline. So each and every movies, even you can consider a movie or gaming. So they should follow a pipeline. So then only we can get a proper output on time. So game design, game art, game programming, game testing. Then they will add a music, journalism, game marketing, game streaming, everything they will add simultaneously, right? So game design, they started immediately. They will start the music, composing and theme music, whatever. So all these things together, it will work, and finally we can get a very good game in the industry. So here game design. So what is game design? So you have to visualize a game, scribbling your ideas, designing levels, documenting ideas, communication skills. So this is very very important. So how to create a game? So you have to visualize. So you maybe you people have a very good thought process. You can materialize that with your communication skill, because so many things are happening in the industry. So even in Bangalore also, yearly once we are conducting some Karnataka government is organizing some meeting with the gaming and media and entertainment industry. So there a lot of investors used to visit. So even you people can visit those meetings and you can share your thought process with the gaming company. Definitely they will consider your ideas and they can create a game. So because now the scarcity is where the creative people, because we have very less creative people, and because of that lot of scarcity is happening, especially in gaming. So gaming industry, so you people are playing a lot of games, definitely you may get some ideas, so you can implement that. That means you have to give some ideas in your story, like you have to start with a normal and suddenly that inciting incident, rising action. This is the plot of diagram, like plot diagram in the sense storytelling. So when you are giving a storytelling to the interviewer or company people, you have to brief like that. So when a director meeting an investor or financial person, when he is explaining the story, immediately he will invest the money. So the similar way you have to explain to the company people, then only they will accept. And you have to design the levels also, because when you play the game, you can see beginner, intermediate, and experts. That kind of levels you should do, especially Assassin Grade and Batman kind of games. You can see that levels, and every level giving us some different experience for the people. So every year they are releasing a different kind of concept game in Assassin Creed itself. They are getting more people come online and playing, and they are getting a lot of good experience over there. And that is a way we have to work on. So game designer job is to visualize the game, scribbling ideas, designing the levels, and documenting the ideas and communication skill. This is what we want as a game designer. When we go for game art, creating game art for a game, 2D characters and animations, 3D model, texturing and rigging, specialization in image processing tools like Photoshop, GIMP, and skills in 3D software like Maya, 3ds Max, and Blender. These are the things we required when you want to become a game art artist. Okay. And next is programmers, game development. So you have to do a coding. Okay, you have to create a game architecture and framework, takes art from artists and incorporates in the game. Suppose you people are writing a coding, that means that code will help us to execute the same function, or sequentially you can arrange the gaming. Like when you press the space bar, the character should jump. When you press this W, the character should walk. So all these things you can connect with the code. That is what the programmer used to do, and resolve bugs. Sometimes they will identify bugs and issues in the game. So as a programmer, you have to sort out that issues, and manages any technical support for the game. So supporting technical support you have to give always. Okay, so that's what game development part is. And now the game art. So this game art area, so you can just find out this game art, and here you can just scribbling the things and trying to design a character, and meeting with the people and creating a character, different type of character, and all these things, like this kind of designs you have to do. And all these things you will learn from scratch. So how to draw a character, how to draw a set from the scratch, with the proper perspective view, all these things we will do. And proportions, very important. How much big is the basket, how much big is the pillar. So all these things you should know when you are trying to create some designs. So these things you have to use some softwares like Photoshop and GIMP to create this kind of assets, and sci-fi vehicle, and monster kind of characters. Okay, and the background for the characters, or background for the game, and how big, how muscular the character should be. All these things you have to design in your software. So then finally we can get some nice character creation with the powerful action poses. Okay, so all these things you have to create before creating 3D characters. So all are in 2D. Okay, so once everything is done, then we have to move for character modeling. So the character modeling, how it is, see here, I'm trying to show one small example. So this one will take us to one famous artist, Vladimir Demidenko. He is from Russia. So these kind of characters you have to create, and I can show some characters over here. This is Sketchfab. So this latest technology, we can see the character in 3D. So this kind of powerful characters you have to create in your software. Okay, so it's loading now. See, the character is loaded. Now you can see the character. See here, the character is taking breathe, and this kind of characters you have to create. This is what we want for game. So this characters you can create in the software. Okay, and not only the character, even you can create a environment also. So you can just go here, take a small game environment. This kind of environment also we can create, and you can do the texturing part. See here, this is a small game assets. So this kind of small things you can do, and you can add in the game assets, right? This one you can see some animations also. This is a portrait model. It maybe they used for some horror games or not, I don't know, but see this kind of things. See, this much detail you can create for the character, and you can just upload your model in Sketchfab. So how you can create this and all, you should learn in the software. Okay, and next one. So this is not only the character, you have to create a textures. So the character is a old character, and it's a bald head, and it's having some t-shirt or bunion. So how it is, the cloth feel and all, you have to create for that. And here you can see the vehicles also. So here one more artist, he created some sci-fi vehicle. See, even it's a war zone vehicle, I think. You can just check it out. It's a very amazing artist. See here, this kind of vehicle and all you can create for a game. It will be superb. And yes, you can take some time for more than 6 months or 1 year. You can learn all these things, because now the industry is expecting some extraordinary artists in game art creation. Especially the game art area is having a huge opening nowadays in India. So you can target on this kind of areas. Okay, and lighting, yes, you can do a very good lighting for your scene, because that lighting is very important for the game. So whether it's a daytime, whether it's a nighttime, so you have to create a proper lighting. We have a lot of virtual lights in our software. With the help of that lights, we can create a proper lighting for the scene. So now I can share one small video. This will give an idea about game art, how the game is working, low poly and high poly. So I can just play this visual. Just watch this. See, these dots we can connect with the polygon. This polygons, when we connect continuously, it will create a character like this. This character is ready with the texture. Now, high poly sculpt, in the sense when you have a lot of detail, like a muscular detail and all, it's a little bit tough to work on game engines. So when you try to use the same kind of character in low poly, the game engine will take it easily and it will execute the output. So this low poly mesh we can use for the game, but what happened, we can't use this low poly character on gaming because the detail will be missing. So what we have to do, we have to go for the texturing part. In the texturing part, you can give a lot of detailing. See here, this is a character, it's a normal character, but when we try to go for texturing part, see, this is a high poly and low poly. But when we are taking that high poly information as a texture map, and when we try to apply on the low poly model, this exactly looking like high poly model, right? This is what we are doing in texturing. That is called texture baking. And this is a way we can unwrap the character and we can place the photograph of a human model, and we can place the texture for game texturing. So now we have one more new software launched in the industry, that is called Substance Painter. That Substance Painter will take care of the texturing process, right? And next one is shading and lighting, because this shading and lighting also playing a major role in the industry, because this shading gives a look and feel like wood should look like wood, steel should look like steel. That kind of process this shading will do for us. And here we have a variety of shaders. When we use colors, we have a transparency, we have a metallic also. So when we increase the color information, okay, so you can just check it out how the color information is working, and texturing, color information and transparency and metallic. See, this is the colors. So when we adjust the slider, we changing the color, it's okay. So this same process we can do in the software. When you use a transparency, the geometry become transparency now, right? And when we try to give a metallic, so this look like a metallic. Okay, this is what we are doing in the software when we are using a different kind of properties of shaders. So the next one is a checker. So this black and white checker we use to apply on the model. So when we apply on the black and white checker on the model, we will come to know that so where the transparency should be, and we can adjust the slider. With the help of that, we can give a look and feel that the transparency, how powerful it is. Okay, and next one we will try to go for one more is a color normals height. So the colors, basic colors we can get normal, it will give a look and feel that exactly it's projected, like it's looking like a rock, right? So this normal map is very famous, and height map also very famous in the industry, because with the help of this we no need to give more detail in the modeling itself. Only simple basic model itself, we can apply a height map and normal map. It will look like really it's the projected from the basic model. Okay, so this is what we are doing in the software. So you got an idea about the modeling, texturing and shading, lighting. So now we are going to discuss about game development, how the game development is improved, and what kind of games released by Unreal. So Unreal Tournament 2004, Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, Borderlands 2, Spec Ops, The Line, Gears of War 3, Batman Arkham City, Enemy XCOM, Enemy Unknown, Bioshock, PUBG, Fortnite. All these games are created by Epic Games Unreal technology, right? And Unreal Engine 4, the latest version of the game engine developed by Epic Games, is completely free for anyone to use. Unreal Engine 4 provides two methods, C++ and Blueprint visual scripting, to create a new gameplay elements. Maybe you people are good in C++, then definitely you are a right person to enter into the industry. You are not, then definitely you can enter into the game art area, because game art is a huge area. A lot of people are entering into the game art area to develop their skills. Unreal Engine 5 is also available now. It's on board. So even you can just have an experience of that. And here is the Unreal Engine reel of 2019. Just watch it. Definitely you can get that experience, how it powerful this Unreal Engine is. you got the idea about Unreal now. So this is a very powerful render engine, Unreal render engine. That means it's a game engine plus a render engine also, because nowadays most of the companies, most of the studios are moving towards Unreal, because they are trying to create their project in Unreal, because Unreal render engine give an opportunity to do a real time rendering process. Because real time rendering in the sense, when a production house trying to create a output in 3D movies like Kung Fu Panda, Tangle, these kind of movies, they are spending more time on rendering itself. Rendering will take 6 to 7 months to render the entire scenes. So instead of that, now the entire assets we created in Unreal, not created, because Unreal is not a software to create the assets. It will organize, it will compose all the things together. Like we can download, or you can import a model from Maya, and import a texture from Substance Painter, and import animation from Maya, import animation from Blender, like that. All these things you can put together, and lighting you can create in Unreal, and finally you can do the entire rendering process in Unreal, and you can take an output. That is what Unreal is. Because most of the students are having an idea about Maya, but maybe they don't have idea about Unreal. Unreal is the software where we can compose, or we can fine tune, like a buffet system kind of stuff. Okay, when the chef is arranging all the food in the plate, and when he serves, it's looking like wow. The similar way, Unreal will help us to combine all output, and you can see in Unreal with the fast mode. That's what now the industry is moving towards Unreal. There is a lot of demand in another 1 or 2 years for Unreal artist who knows 3D plus Unreal. Definitely you people can enter into the industry without any issues. So that is for sure. So next one. So a lot of movies are creating their previews in Unreal. Okay, Jungle Book, Blade Runner, Ready Player One. So these kind of movies are creating a pre-visual in Unreal and Unity. Both softwares are very helpful for the industry people to create a previs. So before going for a movie, they will try to identify how the shot should be, where is the camera, how the character should go in this shot, how the fighting sequence, everything they will create in a previs with the help of softwares. Then finally they will go for a shoot. Already in India, first time first time we introduced our director Shankar. He introduced this previous technique in Indiran. So Rajinikanth Indiran movie, they used this previous shot, and that shot reduced a lot of time, because so no confusion, nothing. Every artist will come in the same pitch, and they will work out on that. So that is what the previous is. So now the industry is moving next to next level. And here in India, almost 300 gaming studios are located. Okay, in 300 gaming studios, almost 75 studios it's in Bangalore. Okay, top gaming studios in Delhi, Lakshya Digital, Super Psych Games, Live Like VR, Digital Agents, Vajo Studios, Lucid Labs, Babel India, Actro, Studio New, Studio Crew, and gaming studios in Pune, Lakshya Digital, Yozo Games, Sumo Video, Nodding Head Games, 99 Games, Z Synthesis, Globant, Godspeed Games, and in Mumbai also we have a huge setup games studios. So here, Bangalore, you can see so many studios. Dhruva Interactive is now acquired by Rockstar Games. Now Rockstar is taking care of Dhruva, so there is no more Dhruva. And Moonfrog Labs, Mobile Premier League, Technicolor Games, Cryonic Digital Media, Play Simple, Rockstar Games, Mech Mosha, Hypernova Interactive, Nukebox, Game, Gamma Zone, and Holy Cow Productions, all are in Bangalore. So this is what the industry is now. Suppose we are here in Vadabalni, you people can approach our center, and you can see the look and feel and the environment and the infrastructure about Arena, and you can go ahead. But now still the session is not end. I'm trying to show you one nice experience in Unreal. So here is the Unreal Engine software. So in this Unreal Engine, how fast we can create an environment, I'm going to show you now. So can I go ahead, ma'am? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So now this is the Unreal Engine. So we have a lot of interfaces, icons, all these things. Initially, you will get confused. Don't worry, just follow how simple we can create an environment in Unreal. I'm going to show you. Just spend a few more minutes to see how easily we can construct the scene in the Unreal. Okay. So here I'm going to create a plane. So I'm trying to create a plane over here. Just drag and drop. Okay. So then I'm trying to navigate this 3D space because this is a 3D area. So I can scale this because I can sculpt this geometry, or I can scale this geometry. So here there is a transform node. In this I can increase this size to 10 by 10 by 10, like it's all in centimeter. Okay, so now this is for my reference. Now I'm trying to already see one more thing I want to tell you. See, the Epic Games have a UE4. See here, there are so many things out there. You can just go ahead in Unreal Engine. Lot of informations. It's available over here, and you can go to marketplace and you can download the finished projects. Like you can use that project and you can practice for you. Okay, so that this is what the projects are. So some projects are very costly, so don't worry about that. We have a free Epic Games content, so you can download that Epic Game content and you can try to check it out, how the quality is. See here, all these things I downloaded already. Some of the famous assets I already downloaded and kept in my system. Because of that, I'm going to use that assets to create a environment. How easily we can create that, I'm going to show you now. So this is the plane. I'm trying to keep it over here. Already I have some rock model. So I'm trying to create a lake kind of stuff over here. For that, I try to go for a content. I'm trying to find out one content. It's called starter content. Okay, so that starter content, you can find out most of the things. See here in the starter content, I can go to like materials we have. So you can just click on material. You can get a bunch of materials over here, and even you can just go for shapes. Okay, so these shapes are available. Like I can just go here and starter content. I can create a I have to find out the mesh. Okay, so just you can get a material, or you can get a props. See, we have a props over here. In this props, I can find out one rock. So I'm trying to drag and drop over here. So the rock it's created over here. This rock I can resize and I can scale it. Okay, I can make it as a mountain. I can make it as a small rock. Okay, and I can duplicate this and just hold Alt and duplicate this, and I can rotate this rock. Okay, and I can keep it very closely. So this way we can duplicate. So hold Alt and try to create. So one more rock. So you can select all together. You can select with the help of Shift button. You can select this, and you can just hold Alt. You can create one more set of rock over here. See here, this. So you can just select this and try to arrange it here. Okay, so now This rock is ready, but I want to create a sun for this scene. So I have to create a lights over here. Go to lights, create a directional light here. Just drag and drop. See, we got a light over here. Okay, and see here, the shadow is coming. I'm trying to rotate this light. I can see the shadow, right? Okay. So now this light is hitting this entire environment. Now I want to create a day and night kind of light. Say, suppose the sun is rising, it will be like orange. When it's in the mid noon, it will be white, and when it goes to set, it will be orange. So that is the way I am going to create a sun over here. So this direction light I am trying to use as a sun. So you can just check it out here in World Outliner. You can get all this information like SM rock, sesame rock, in the sense static mesh rock 1 2 3, like that. There is a plane. You can rename it as a water. Suppose you are trying to create a water, you can create a water. Just double click and rename it as a water. Okay, and this direction light I am trying to rotate here. So just go here and try to rotate. So this is a rotation. When I try to rotate, or when I try to check the value, see here, like this, the direction is changing. At the same time, I want to see the environment change also. So the cloud color, that light, it should be in orange color. I want to see that. For that, what I should do, I should go to visual effects, and here I can see that one more option over here, sky atmosphere. I'm trying to bring it here, sky atmosphere. So now I can select the sun, and I can go to the search element, and I can type sun. So when I click on atmosphere sunlight on, so I can see some horizon over here. See here, this horizon will change now when I try to create a rotation value. See here, when I go here, I can just rotate this value, or I can just type. See here, I can just go here, increase the value. See, I can see the sun over here. See, the sun size is very small. I can increase the sun size over here. So just source angle, I can increase the size. See here, the sun size is increased. Now I am trying to just slowly, I can move it up. See here, the sun is here. I can just make it a noon sunlight. Okay. So now the rock is very detailed rock. We can just go closer. See here, it's very detailed rock. And I want to put some plane, and I want to create like a landscape. So how to create a landscape? Suppose I want to make this texture. Okay, this should look like a water. Okay, how to create this like a water? So there is a shader. I can just go here, starter content, and here in the material, I can just type water. So this water, it's looking like a ocean. So there is a lot of water waves and all, it's going on. You can just notice that. Yeah, see here some reflection. Nice. So this is nice. So water, it's there. So I want to create an environment around the water. So for that, what I should do, I should go to mode. There is an option called mode. In the mode, you can just choose landscape. So when I click on landscape, I can get a landscape option over here. In this landscape, this green grid, okay, this green grids are our landscape. So I want to make a mesh over here. For that, I should click on create, because the default settings, I am trying to make it like -1, because it should be ground level. So less than ground level also fine for us. So I make it like -1, and I am going to click on create. It will take little time to construct the mesh over here. See, because this is a -1, Because of that, this water level is little high. So now I am in this sculpt mode. I can try to sculpt over here. See, so I can try to sculpt, and I can make it like um, water or lake. See here, I can see the strength of the radius, strength also there, radius also there. I can adjust the size. Okay, just I can reduce the strength. I want to make it very mild. Just okay. So I can just make it like this. So full of rocky environment I want to create. So then what I should do, I should change the texture over here. So how to apply the texture? It's very simple. So once you apply the landscape, you can just scroll down. You can find out, you have to select the landscape mesh. So here I not select the landscape, I have to select the landscape mesh here in this outliner. In this landscape material you have, so on this landscape material you want to make a grass environment, you can select this M ground grass and drag and drop. See here, now it's a very nice grass environment, and here water also in the middle. Okay, suppose I want to make a rocky environment. In the rocky environment I want to put a water, then you can just drag and drop. See here, it's become a rocky environment, right? And here you can just select this. I want to select the material, or I want to select the rock. Now in landscape mode it's not at all possible to see the uh, select the rock. So what I should do, I should go to mode and I should choose select. So once I click on select, I can select the rock and I can move it here, and I can arrange it like this. So how I want to place the rock, it's up to you. You can just navigate your 3D space and try to keep it in the side. Okay, so like this we can. So this is a way we can try to create some. So now I am going for vegetation. So vegetation also we can try to create. So even you want to put a lot of rocks, that is also possible. I can show you that. So see, this is a very dry area. So I want to put some trees on this. So for that I should change the texture of this. So I want to put some different texture. So then it will be easy for us to place some trees on this. So how to place the trees? So here I have some assets. So I'm trying to bring that assets to create a trees. Okay. So before that I have a trees also. I have a bush also. I want to create this bush. So how to create the bush? I'm trying to go for foliage in modes. In foliage, we can just drag and drop what kind of foliage you want to place it over here. You can just select this SM bush, drag and drop. So it will take. See, this is what we have a bush. So this bush I want to place it here. So now select this bush and try to apply over here. So when you apply this, you can get this information. Like, see here we have a 5 or 25 we can. So you have to select this landscape. You can just apply. Okay, so you can just do it. Then can go for foliage and just select this and try to apply. See here, the foliage I applied over here, it's coming. So even you can try to create the foliage like this. It's looking nice, right? So you can just zoom it, and near water I want to create a foliage, but I don't want big and dense foliage, right? So I want to make a bush. So in one area 25 density I don't want. I can make it like 5 or 10. Then you can see, and increase or decrease the brush size. You can just decrease the brush size and just See here, right? Like this, you can create some. Even you can make it like a little bit. Don't put more; it will hang the system. You can type 10 or 25. It's okay, 25, and just create a here. Okay, so like this, you can see when you go through the camera, it will be looking very realistic, right? And even you can get some animation also. See, now I want to play some rocks, and here you can find out the size of the bush is equal, all are same. So what I can do, I can go here to scale X, and I can change this value from 0.4 to 1 or 1.3. Okay, so in that case, I can get different height of foliage. See, so big, small. See, these are uniform. So when I try to apply here, see, big and small, I am getting. So similarly, you can just try for trees also. So I am trying to apply some trees. I have a few trees over here. I'm trying to show that. 1 minute. See, I am having one animal pack. So in this, I want to put one hippopotamus inside this water. So I can just go here, click on animation, and I can click on meshes. So here is a hippopotamus. So just drag and drop. Wow. See here, I have a hippopotamus. So I want to push this hippopotamus inside the, just select hippopotamus, I can put it inside the water. Okay, so I can just drag and drop one more, and I can just place it here. Okay, so just go here and check it out, make it small, you can just scale it. Okay, and you can try to place it here. All right, so mom hippopotamus, and daughter or son, right? So it's here in this water. Okay, so now I want to put one tree, nice tree over here. So I am trying to find out from the package where I can get a nice tree. So I have a lot of things over here. I am trying to find out that a tree from this. Okay, maps. I have a rural Australia, and in this I can just static meshes, vegetation, and I have more vegetation over here. I would like to find out which one is a less dense tree. I want to put those tree in my foliage. So go to mode foliage. In this, I want to drag and drop here. That means I want to put a tree over here. So just switch on the tree and switch off this bush. So I'm trying to place the tree over here. So just try to create. Wow, it's nice tree. It's coming over here. So I'm trying to adjust the height of this tree. So I can just go here, reduce this from 1 to 0.3 something. Then I can see. Okay, so just radius, it shouldn't be. Just reset this. I think 100 we don't want. 5. See, I think yes. So the settings we changed a little bit, so that's why I'm not getting that. But this is a way we can create a nice environment. Okay, and even when you go here, see here, this trees and the leaves, everything is looking very realistic. And see here, we have animation also. The leaves and all, it's with the wind, with the air thing, you can see the animation over here. It's nice. This is what we are getting in Unreal. So this is a a real time rendering. That means it's not taking much time to render also. See here, now the trees are coming over here. I think I have to put more trees in this area. See here. Okay, so too much trees. I want to delete these trees. I can go here and shift, just select this and delete this. So I want to put only one tree here. That is more than enough, and then it's fine. Okay, so like this, you can create a nice environment in Unreal. So you got an idea? So this is what we are creating in Unreal. But whatever the assets you are checking here, this trees are from different project. This hippopotamus we can create in Maya, right? So this kind of model we can create and texture in Maya and Substance Painter. Then we can bring it back here in Unreal and we can use as asset. And even you can you can see animal animation also, right? See here, I have one crocodile. This crocodile, we have some animation also, right? So suppose the animation, like this animal wants to drink or wants to swim on the water. Yes, we can do that. So I'm trying to bring one crocodile swimming over here. See here, this crocodile is here, but I want to place inside the water. Okay, just right. So now I am going to play mode and you can see the animation over here. Just go here, click on play, and you can just this one should animate. See here, the crocodile is swimming. So it's taking rest in this. Okay, in case you want to give some action bite over here, just press the escape button, and I want to create one action sequence over here. So just wait a minute. So crocodile bite, I want to put it here. See, this crocodile is going to bite this another crocodile. Just watch how it is. It's not going to bite really, but it gives that kind of animation sequence. See? Oh my God. See, you can use a navigation tool like W, yes, okay, and see here, you can go D to side. You can see this how it is, right? So this is the way we have to use this kind of assets, because this is already it's animated. So only thing is this animation cycles we have to bring it in the Unreal Engine, and then we can do some nice output through this. So I hope you got an idea how we can create a simple environment in Unreal, and how we can bring the assets inside of Unreal, and how we can go to play mode and you can see the output in Unreal. You got an idea now? So now we can move for a question answer session. So yes, I'm ready to give question answers. So anybody, any questions?
Yes, sir. Questions is there, sir.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah.
Sir,
So, yes.
How to develop the gaming technique, sir, by Mukesh Kumar Yadav.
See, the gaming techniques, it's that question should be precise. So gaming technique in the sense how? Because already I explained you, like we have three areas. One is a game design, game art, and game development. Suppose you are interested in gaming, you should come up with the concept. So when you have a concept, based on the concept, we have to create a game design, like how the levels are. So in a beginner level or intermediate or expertise, so that level you have to design. So documentation process we have to prepare first, then we can go for a production. So production in the sense, what kind of character, what kind of environment, genre of the game we have to decide. So whether it's a sci-fi, or whether it's a mythological, or whether it's a educational type of games, we have to plan. Then we have to go for programming. Like a programmer help we can take, and we can connect the 3D asset animation and the keyboard shortcuts. So these are the things we have to plan first.
Okay, sir. Then Rajan Kumar,
Okay.
for increasing the speed in today's world, we can use this process, right? That he
Hmm.
has been asked for the second video, sir. Which you have played the second video now, sir. Already he has been asked like that.
That this one, that the game video I showed, that one.
Yeah, yeah. That one.
See, that's what now the gaming industry is booming, and a lot of online gaming is famous now. So when this kind of things are happening, and even everyone are in the industry are very interested to play games like war games, especially PUBG. Now it's banned in India because so many people are addicted for the game because of that. But because it's interesting, very interesting. So that means that designer think about our audience mindset, and he created the concept. And each and every level, it makes you to dive into the screen, and you become a character inside the screen. That's what it's happening now. So this is what we want, and now the industry is going to beat the film industry and television industry also. So that is going to happen soon. That's what.
Then Sonam Raj, sir, how to create the gaming technology?
That's what. See, now the gaming technology, we have a three area. That's why I'm telling you: game
Yeah.
design, game art, and game development. So you have to come up with the gaming concept, and you have to create a game assets. Then you have to take a help of programmers to combine the game. Okay. So first of all, you want to learn gaming. So you should learn the any you should join the course, because we are also having a course on game designing. So you can join the course and learn about Maya, Blender, and Unreal. Then you will get an idea. So suppose you are very good in programming, you can learn the programming also. We have a development courses also. So he is good in logical thinking. He is good in coding. Then it's very easy for him, because C++ we are using, and visual scripting language also we are using in Unreal. So that will be easy for them to pick up the coding part.
Then Kartika, sir, Unreal. Is there is any version of games that so support our Indian culture, like personal personality, etc.? Why
Okay.
Indian game artists were not reacting to this characters, sir?
No,
Why they
because
are not using Indian characters? Why they are using abroad characters like that, sir?
no, it's not a broad character. It depends upon the investors. So studio people coming from abroad, and they are investing money for their concept. Because of that, the people are working for them. Suppose you want to become an entrepreneur, you have a very good financial background, then you can start your own brand, and you can give an opportunity for Indian artists, and you can create our Indian based games. That is also fine. No problem. We can.
Then yes, Ravan sir. What is the software name for video animation which you played in the screen?
Which one? Which one, ma'am?
Which you played in the screen, sir. Last one. With
Okay.
the animals you have played, no, sir.
That is Unreal, na?
Unreal.
This is
Okay, can you
Unreal.
say
Unreal.
the name of video animation rather than Unreal, sir? Ravan, let's Ravan.
Actually, we can create a, visual in Unreal. Then finally, we can convert into interactive visuals. So that means you can make a game, and in your keyboard shortcut, we can interact with the characters. Suppose when you press the space bar, the character will jump. When you press yes, the character will open his mouth, like that. So that way we can connect with the videos. So even nowadays, Unreal used in architectural walkthroughs. when we are creating a building or apartments, we want to go inside and we want to see the interiors. Yes, we can do through Unreal, and we can convert into virtual reality visuals. So now most of the studios are creating a virtual reality games through Unreal game only. Yeah.
Sir, Sonam Raj is asking, he is want to join gaming technology on sir. How he need to join sir?
You can approach Arena Animation Vadabalani. That's it. They will give a brief idea about the course and they will
Okay.
enroll. And once you join the course, maximum the duration of the course is 1 to 1.5 year. So once you complete, then you are eligible to enter into the gaming industry. That's it.
And you give any internship to our students sir, regarding animation softwares like Maya, etc.
Internship in the sense how, ma'am?
Like a 1 week training or 2 weeks for the students, those who are
That one, yeah. Suppose students are really interested, then we can create one small session for them to learn the basics. So how the software is working. So that kind of information definitely we can provide. So we'll update you.
Thank you, sir, for the eye-opening, insightful session and simplified, clear explanation. And thanks for answering all the questions patiently, sir. Now I
Thank you.
call upon, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Now
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
call
Thank you.
upon Ms. Vishali to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, all. I'm Vishali from Department of IT. It's a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this session. Let me first start with thanking the Almighty God for making this event a resounding success. Then I thank our speaker, Mr. S. Suresh Kumar sir, Tertiary Academic Head South Arena Animation, for the great session on trends on opportunities in gaming. Thank you, sir, for such a knowledgeable and enlightening session, which would surely brought an amazing transformation in students. It's my pleasure to thank our honorable and dynamic president, ERACS Arun Kumar sir, who has a great continuous support system and always encourage us to take a step forward and stay ahead. I also thank our Vice Chancellor, Ma'am S. Gita Lakshmi, Registrar Sir C. Palanivel, Joint Registrar Sir V. Cyril Raj, and Dean E.M.T. Etiraj sir, and Sir S. Sendilvelen for the guidance and encouragements in all our efforts. My heartfelt thanks to our head and staff members who worked hard to ensure that this event becomes a milestone. My special thanks to our participants who actively participated. I thank you all for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishali. Thank you, sir, which gave us a very information about the trends in this gaming technology. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Participants, feedback link have been posted in the chat box. It will be active only for 20 minutes. Kindly fill the feedback form. Then only you can get the certificate. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
I will update you the same how we can do some internship or five days session or something. I will interact with the Badabali Center and I will get back to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. So
Okay,
can I
thank
leave,
you.
ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you, sir.